All right, another journal entry here. I have a pretty bad migraine that's starting to wane a little bit, but it's not going away. I wanted to make this video really quick and just push through because I want to keep the momentum of making videos. I want to keep the momentum of taking action towards my goals. I think it's really important, no matter how I feel, to make progress. Makes sense, like if I'm sick, to not do something or rest, because especially at my age, I think rest is extremely important. But just setting up the camera and even talking about anything or anything, again, is important. Now, I've been building my website, trying to get something because I want to work locally, and I think I should be, it's almost my new advice is work locally. If you can't get things done locally, maybe you shouldn't be trying to go online. And I think there's a lot of practice and proof and insight that you can get from working locally if you can. Of course, getting clients is, I guess you could say, more difficult, but also could be at the same time easier because you actually get some immediate people to network with. Unlike online, if you meet somebody that's not your particularly, they're not the right client for you, they might be like, oh, well, my friend is this, and they do recommendations and network. That does not happen online. So I wanted to really do that. That's how it worked when I was in New York, is just lots of networking. And I want to do that again because it feels important to be connected inside where I live. And as you know, I do like Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate. And Tristan Tate talks a lot about being integrated and helping the community that you live in, the world around you. Yeah, I mean, of course, he has more money to contribute in certain ways. But for me, I can't do that. So I think of what I did in New York, which was I was able to be the enthusiastic support for a lot of people, not fanboy, but just another lover of the niche of motion graphics. And that's kind of what I want to do here, but for branding, and show people in the local businesses that's what I stand for. And continuing the conversations about branding wherever I go, and build a little bit less of, my story and a little bit more conversation and helpful stuff, tips and tricks. Even though I'm not really about information, it's more like that I'm working on. And once I kind of really just have a place for them to go, which is the website, even if it's basic, even if it's crappy, having it is better than not having it. So now I have it. I might have to hire that out because I'm struggling with my website. And that's going to be an expense. That's fine. I could do a trade with somebody, hopefully. But I just need somebody to do website stuff. I hate it so much. And I'm struggling to recover and find the testimonials that I've had over the past year. I've found a few, but I know that there's other ones. I'm missing them, and that's really annoying. But those are crucial for the website. And as well as I want to make some new business cards, which I have designed out, which that's the kind of stuff that I do well. Like I can design stuff. But yeah, I have that. And then I just need to join the local communities, the Chamber of Commerce or certain groups or whatever. And, it's a couple $100. It's really nothing to compare to what it'll turn into. And I guess that's really all I have here in this little diary, is just wanted to record my progress and say this is what I'm up to, and do another test. So this is another test. Now I'm using a pop filter, the wind filter on my mic, because I have now decided how I'm going to go about my main channel. I'm going to be writing some really nice, well thought out insights, and then film them with this nice camera very nice microphone. This is the Sennheiser 416. I'm on wireless, which they don't sell this anymore. It's sad that the XLR wireless stuff system isn't really promoted so much, but this crisp audio and crisp video with, I'm not going to really edit it. I'm going to do visuals when it's hard to understand something I'm talking about. But basically, this is what the video is going to look like. It's going to be very much talking head. And, you know, I might be doing similar. It's like similar to what my last video was, where I was on the shore, and I want to do that a little bit more. But it will be a little bit longer takes, I believe. And I think that that's going to be the new secret sauce. So if you're looking for like, hey, what does Jeff think is going to be like the up and coming formula for YouTube? It's going to be gear related. Unfortunately, we went so far away from, gear doesn't matter, blah, blah, blah. iPhones are good enough. Yeah, they are. Sure. And it doesn't mean that you can't do stuff like that. It's just, I think there's a fatigue with what's serious, who is serious about what they're doing and saying, and people filming in their cars and with their phones and all that. It's like, yeah, okay, that's fair enough. I mean, nothing wrong with that. But the person who sets up a nice camera and a nice audio, or nice audio and then the nice camera in that order of importance, this kind of thing, this is the magic right here. I really believe that it doesn't need the editing, it doesn't need the graphics, it doesn't need anything. And then when you do the graphics to support it, which is exactly what I'm going to be doing, those things are branded really well. They're well designed. They're on par for the brand. That is it. It's going to be super intentional. Intentional, that is really the word. Underline. Like, you're going to shoot video and you're going to shoot video. It's not going to be on an iPhone. Like, you intend to do a video, you're going to go out and you're going to set up your camera and you're going to film and you're going to use the best mic you have possible. And that's that. And then when you say, here's something that isn't easily understood by the words, by the vocabulary, then maybe a visual supporting, clarifying visual will be what's best. And you strip down something to something beautiful, something magical, a little stylized, but yet as stripped down to the bare essentials as possible. That's what it is. And for me, and maybe this isn't what anybody else will do, but for me, I'm thinking this is going to be my new style. Whether it's on this channel or that channel. I probably won't ever do graphics and overlays on this one, but that's what I'm really feeling with a new one. Similar to what I did in the last video, but with better audio. And, maybe a little bit longer cuts, because I did move the camera around like I showed you and explained in the other video of how to create easier. Because each bullet point, I just moved the camera. It's easier in edit. Still do something like that, but a little less frantic feeling, a little bit more sit down and chat like this. And then again, I'm a big fan of having this microphone. It feels a little newscastery. I don't really love that part of it, but the audio being so crisp and beautiful is worth it if I can ever do that. I will use lavalier, but I kind of ripped the foam thing. That's why the audio sounded weird in the last video. The foam wind screen ripped back and it was terrible audio, so I had to use AI to fix it. Anyways, I was like, you know what? This was unusable almost all that whole day. I'm not going to take that risk. I'm going to make sure that the audio is clean and good. And of course, I sold recently my mic stand that would put this up here out of frame. And so, I don't know, maybe I'll have to get a new one, but I think this is it. So, it just started raining. So I guess that'll wrap up this video. And it's coming down pretty hard. So, over and out. I gotta lay down anyway. My headache is killing me. All right. Peace, guys.